Just stretching my legs in Hawley, Minnesota. Cute little town. About 2,000 population. Packard motor car, Indian motorcycle, Chris Craft boats, Hawley implements. That's what I love about the States too. They got like little pubs and bars everywhere. Old time places. Bet you this place is fun. Ah, what a lovely breeze. So we're up on the hill here in the middle of farm country, middle of nowhere. I'm surprised we found a hill. It's so flat. We seem to be in Minnesota again. I thought it was going to be a North Dakota type of day, but tomorrow should be more of a South Dakota type of day. This is like a county park. Down below the hill and to the right, there's a building and the garbage cans, more picnic tables and things. But there's nobody around. I highly doubt another camper's going to come in here, so I might have it all to myself. Could even have a fire if I had any wood. But for now, it's been a long drive. I'm gonna have a beer. It's about 5 or 6:46. Oh, I haven't changed my watch. Time change. 5th of May, 5:46 p.m. I've just finished transferring files from the GoPro to the hard drive. Nice to have nothing sometimes. No music, no blues, no rock, no rockabilly, no Spotify, no podcasts. Just sitting, listening to the birds. So I've got some discount, gonna expire today, chicken, tenderloins, no fake stuff. And the salad, or actually I'm going to skip the salad. Today is going to be the Tuscan chickpea salad from Canada. And we're going to have that. And that is supper. Good morning. 5th of May, 6th of May, losing track of time. It's bacon and eggs morning. Yes. Yes. Not eating many carbs. I'm going to show you where I stayed last night. Let me eat first. Yummy bacon and eggs. Just had a nice shower. Let me show you this place. Shut this off here. Highly endorsed. That thing is awesome. Bouge RV hot water shower. So I thought I was alone here last night, but there was a van over there this morning, a high roof Sprinter type van, and they're gone. Never even seen them, never even heard them. So this place is a little oasis in a sea of open wide fields. A little river valley with some hills, lots of some type of oak tree, and there's a river over there which I was going to bathe in. But there was a signboard that said something about E. coli and other water management. They're trying to keep it clean. Kind of hard to do when you're surrounded in farm fields. All the runoff. Yeah, this is a little animal paradise full of birds, squirrels. I think I've seen a groundhog or something. I imagine deer like to hang out here so they can hide in the woods. So they got some retro playground equipment here. Here's a truck kind of a thing. You could pretend. Your standard issue monkey bars. This little rotate thing, like, geez, right out of the 60s. Woo! Barf. A teeter-totter, merry-go-round, spinny thing. Good grief. Looks rather Soviet. Animals on springs. Swings, of course. And a solid iron slide, or aluminum, I guess. Metal, aluminum. Reminds me of my childhood. And don't forget the old turntable. I think they banned these in Canada. These were fun as hell. You could put a dirt bike wheel against it and spin it like crazy and throw everybody off. Whee! Oh. Lac Palais County Park. Boy, that sounds French. Fabulous. Just a county park. Yes, I was gonna bathe in the river because it's actually warm. I can't believe it. It's warm. Warm enough. But I was on my way to get my towel and stuff, and I was reading the signboard. Sediment and E. coli impairments are common in the watershed. So, E. coli. That just sounds horrible. We'll skip that. South Dakota. Okay. Starting to see more old cars. Chrysler New Yorker. Oh, don't let there be Texan here, please. New Yorker Deluxe. Look at the chrome. Yeah, baby. Look at these emblems. Somebody took the hood ornament. Pontiac? The Pontiac hood ornament. Flathead 6-cylinder. Pontiac. Oh, this chrome. It's phenomenal. Great big bubble fenders that bubble right into the door. Woo! An old Dodge with the metal grille, but it's a 4-door crew cab with a short box. Either very rare or they made it like that. They either took the long box off and put a extended cab on, or it's rare. Hopefully they fix it up. Extreme Backroads, South Dakota. Must have had a tornado or something. I pulled over because this brick silo is rather beautiful. Let's get a closer look. Some kind of fancy top on it too. I guess I don't want to get too close. One of them old water pump windmills. What do they call those? All the blades are gone off it though. This building got rotten and possibly whacked by a storm. Look at the tree growing right out of the little crack there. What started as a weed became a tree. A barn. There's a lot of poop. Whatever kind of rodent-like animals living in there. An old conveyor, some growing buckets. Wow. A little trough for water. What is that, corn? Little village of Oldham. This tastes like an old ham. That guy's an old ham. It just kills me. Old Ham Saloon. Steakhouse, lounge. That kind of looks like it's open. This looks like a institution, like at a county building or something. Yeah, that was a lot of corn. I think they're growing a lot of corn here. Holy moly. Just shattered. Look at the linoleum floor. Woo! Somebody just didn't keep the roof on. Ain't that something? What was once a cute little church with some styling woodwork rotted away. There are dozens upon dozens of sleepy old farm towns like this all throughout the States. Salmon night and some salad with kale and cabbage and stuff. That'll do it. The advantage of camping solo is that my love of my life is not here, and I miss her dearly, and I wish she was with me. I really do. But I can randomly just grab fish and cook it whenever I want. She hates fish. She absolutely despises fish. I love it. Good morning, Nebraska. From the Santee Reservation. Stayed in the little village of Santee. It's like the main town on the reservation. In their town park. It did the trick. I was tired. Enjoyed my salmon. I love these rolling hills. They're very interesting, very green. I've seen many abandoned homes this morning. None you can really get near. It would be lovely to go in one, but somebody owns this, you know. Farmer probably owns it. 7 May in the city of Neligh, N-E-L-I-G-H. A city. It's only got like 1,500 people. I'm not sure why they call it a city. Sounds more like a town to me. Anyway, this historic mill here from Mr. Neligh, however you say it, was built in 1873, and it was a flour mill. Let's check it out. It's not open. It is a museum, and it's not open till later in May. But we'll walk around and see what we can see. It is a beautiful red brick, and I'll say you don't see that around here too much. This is popular where I live in the Ottawa Valley, red brick, but I don't know, a lot of them must have burnt down or rotted to the ground. Doesn't seem to be terribly familiar or terribly popular anymore anyway, maybe at one time. Oh, can you see in here? There's a very, very, very old truck. Here's a sign, Patriot Trucks. Lincoln model, 1.5 tons. Washington model, 2.5 tons. Heb Motors Company, Patriot Trucks. Was that a brand? It was too. I never heard of that. Well, we're kind of limited for what we could see. There's a big giant cast iron thingamabobber. Aurora, Illinois, number 2228. Stevens Adamson Manufacturing. Stevenson's Adamson. He may be made a fire in there or something. Here's an old box car. Neat. What else can we see in here? Oh, it's red brick inside too. Gee, I wish it was open. There's some neat old things in there. A little country road, one-lane bridge. Trails, rails, and roads. Lifelines of a mill. Nilai Mills. There's an old historical picture. Yeah, well, the banks used to be different. They had a dam to raise the water level. The trains came right in, and it was a flour mill. An anonymous donor provided major funding for the jump span reconnecting this historic bridge to the South Bank. Nice. So I guess water used to get channeled through from the dam. Well, there's no more dam. Jesus, you don't want to fall in there. Sprockets, all the wood teeth are weathered away. Big flywheel, maybe a belt went on it, went up to the mill. Ain't that something? It was a nice little town, but this is what caught my eye. I couldn't pass by without getting a shot of this. AMC Hornet. American Motors days. These ugly little things were not appreciated, were driven into the ground and killed, and they're pretty rare now. Used to be a common car. What a beauty. Plain Jane utilitarian, mostly 6 cylinders. I'm sure some had a V8. A V8 would have been fun, like a 304 V8. Nebraska Rusty Gold. Look at the spikes on those tractor tires. Good grief. This truck is pretty cool. That's an early one. And other farm implements and little hit and miss motor on wheels, the pulleys. You've heard of Dairy Queen, but have you heard of Daisy Queen? No longer in operation. Gas costs more when that place closed. You can get it for like $2.80, $2.90 right now. Shelton. Rough, rough, rough. This beautiful house was abandoned. Broken windows. Maybe we'll take a break from driving. See if this place is open. Saxon. Never heard of it.
Yeah. Not this next one. Did you have it running?
See, that's the stuff I like. The rare, ugly stuff. Studebaker Champ. With a vintage camper. Buick Roadmaster. Isn't that what was in the movie Rain Man? Buick Roadmaster. Nailhead. 1948. I don't think that's the original motor. Buick Super Series 50. Now this looks more like the one in Rain Man. Actually, is it? I'm not a Mustang guy, but it's pretty nice. This old bicycle looks like it just came out of the hardware store. The Schwinn Panther. That's where I am. I'm in Kearney. Another Saxon. My dad was a fan of these old Crown Victorias. I think he had a four-door sedan back in the day. '71 Torino 429 Cobra Jet. All numbers matching. Another gigantic engine. Gorgeous 442 Oldsmobile, early GTO with ram air. SS Impala with a 327, not a 409. Still nice. Chevy small blocks, the best engines ever. Ever, ever, ever. And a 63 Impala again. Nesbitt's. I've seen old signs. Nesbitt's soda. And they've got all the bottles here. ZL1. Nova, 396 Nova. Corvair truck. They made vans too, and cars of course, but you don't see the vans and the trucks laying around too much. It's neat how they built this. The side door that pulls down. Neat, eh? It's actually a really novel idea. And they were a rear engine, so the engine's down in there. Corvair. Another AMC car. Second one I've seen today. This is a drag car. An AMX. With two big thirsty carburetors. 69.
Surprised ourselves.
There's another one.
Really surprised a lot of other people. Next year, American Motors came out with their super stock.
Here's one a little more original. 390. Survivor. These are so valuable now. Everybody wants these, even if they're a basket case. A Survivor, so never got rusted out or restored. Original Survivor, 82,283 miles. Black is also a very rare color. Broncos tended to rust, and one in this condition is hard to find. The Ford dealership I worked at when I was a kid, they had one with a plow on it, and it was rusty. One of the employees bought it. I don't know what he did with it. See how they had the air filter off the side so it fit under the hood? International. It's got no box though. Another Studebaker, no box. Dodge DA. Willys. Graham Page, model 614. Graham Page. This is stuff like this you just didn't get up in Canada. Whippet, I have heard of that. What is it? Model A Coupe. Oh, it's a Ford. AMC Ambassador. With the golden interior. I love these. These years of Dodges and Plymouths. Dodge 300. And they're out there. You can get these. Ugly beautiful. Cadillac baby. How that woman loved to drive. Yeah, Cadillac baby. How that woman loved to drive. Hudson. Hudson convertible. Chevy Monte Carlo or something. SS Monte Carlo. The retro look. The bias ply tires. Blackjack. Oh, there's a nice Mopar Dodge Coronet 500 RT convertible. Stunning. 4-speed. This is a valuable car. Freaking Hemi. Wow. Gigantic. Huge engines. Vinyl top. Magnum. That's a neat color. Big fat 70s Lincoln. A friend of mine, when I was a kid, his dad was a lawyer. He had a four-door one of these. And we tried to see how long we could sit in it on a hot summer day for like an hour. We came out of there drenched, just full of sweat. Challenge accepted. Lincolns and T-Birds. Lincoln Dual Cowl Sport Phaeton convertible. Chrysler Airflow. Trying to get aerodynamics nailed down in those years. Olds 98. El Camino 69. GTO 68. Older Firebird 68. 455 Le Mans GT 37. GT37. I know they used to make a T37. 70 Chevelle. Big block, 454, 500 base horsepower. This is the ultimate year for these. SS Chevelle, 1970, with a really, really powerful big block. 3-barrel Holly, not a 4-barrel, a 3-barrel. I don't know if these rims and these side pipes are original, but they work. They look great. Oh, it's an automatic. It's not a 4-speed. British Racing Green, the hood stripes. Great looking car. So this is a Judge, GTO Judge, 1971. Ominous, gothic looking, like a Tim Burton movie. That car. 47 Buick Roadmaster. A 47. Would it have had an engine like that? I don't think so. Nash Metropolitan. Little Nash Rambler. I think they had a British 4-cylinder in them. Just a 2-seater. Some didn't have trunks that opened. It's got a little bit of a back seat going on too, which is, I think, unusual. Nice. Popular in England. They're English. It's just a black cab, Beardmore. Beardmore's English taxi cab. Black Pearl 280Z. They were a good looking car. Alfa Romeo 68. Yeah, a Porsche 68. And an MGA. Nice long hood. Look how small the hood is. That makes it hard to get in there and work, eh? The 59. Doesn't look like a 59. Austin Healey Sprite. Looks like a fun little car. 64 MG Midget. A friend of mine's got a nice old, oh, I don't know what year it is. 70s, I'll say. Orange Triumph. Looks like a lot of fun to drive. That was enjoyable. Very beautiful cars. It's a little cooler and windy today. It had been hot, but it's cooled down. Okay, we're gonna get in the van, get on the phone, and figure out where we're gonna go camp tonight. So I'm about 5 miles in on this minimally maintained dirt track here. Maybe it wasn't the smartest idea, but the little sneaky website that says there's free camping mentioned this one. There wasn't much of a description. I took a chance, but it'll be great. I don't think I'm gonna have to worry about people. Nice little grassy area. It's a wildlife management area. Hunting and fishing. Well, let's get organized. It's gonna be a cool night. It's gonna be hot dogs, potatoes, and onions again. Got to use up those hot dogs. That was so good. This is okay. Fresh, clean air. Nobody around. I think I'm in a state park. I think. Right on the border of this dirt track out here is Kansas and Nebraska. So I might technically be in Nebraska. Just go behind the road there and it's Kansas. Listening to tunes. Thinking about supper. No rush. I have to do last night's dishes. Having a can of beer. yeah, things are working out. Sweet spot. Could you just picture yourself pulling in here and, you know, getting your horse saddle on and undo this gate and ride your horse? So I realized I've cooked so much things with onions that I have none. Or I didn't realize. I didn't see that. So these are starting to brown up. And they're really yummy. They're almost like chip wagon fries. Just frying in olive oil. So I'll put jarred garlic. I stole some cut up garlic out of the jar from home. So that'll give it an oniony flavor, if not better, with garlic. And then the 3 remaining hot dogs. And we'll have a like a real party meal here. It's gonna be good. All right, no onions, dagnammit, but I did have some jarred garlic as described, and I put it in there. And I'm gonna finish it with, you know, I'm trying to be healthy here, but I'm gonna finish it with something I rarely buy. And this is from home. It was on sale, so I'm like, let's get some American uncheese. Excuse me, as I call it, uncheese. Sometimes it's just good on a hot dog or a burger or grilled cheese. It's probably really horrible and artery clogging and cholesterol spiking. I don't know. So we're gonna put it on here. I don't eat it that often, and I mistakenly bought it, so I got to use it on something. Lasts a lot longer than a real piece of cheddar cheese. Got a whole bunch of clubhouse spices in there too. They're all getting black. I probably should have put them in with the cheese at the last moment. Now look at that. The cheese is melting into just goo. And it's going to be yummy goo. Well, at least it's olive oil. Got something healthy in there. It's good. Be better with onions. Shamefully, I just didn't realize I had no onions. Put a little Canadian whiskey in there. Olive oil, butter. All kinds of clubhouse spices. Too many to mention. That's a good outdoor meal. Outstanding. Lovely sleep last night. Just crawled out of the wasteland. It's about, there's the, call that a main road. Not really, but there's lots of these tracks. These dirt tracks that they carve to get way back to other fields and stuff if they work them, or if they're pasturing cows. It's quite a network. Very interesting. Be fun just to give her gas on a side-by-side or something. Yeah, I spotted this on the way in yesterday. I forgot about it actually, but luckily it's kind of cool out this morning and I put my track pants and runners on instead of my sandals. Let's check out this old pioneer house.